Hi everyone, it's me Jessica, aka Makeupforever. My bra is showing. And I'm here with another video and a new lens, if you can't tell. This is a autofocus lens. Oh my god, who am I? Like, brand new is what I am, okay? We are here today because we are going to do this look. This is the sunset eye that I was trying to portray using the Mmmmitchell palette and a couple other tools. So if you guys want to see how to achieve this look, then please keep watching. Alright guys, so here we are with my blank canvas. I feel really today, guys. Like, I really need to get glammed up, so this is gonna be fun. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. As you can see, I got a bunch of concealer and all this stuff around it. I used the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I used it in the shade Dark 40, and that is what I use to carve out my eyebrows. So now let's get to the star of the show. It is the Me, Myself, and Mmmmitchell palette. Look at how beautiful. And so basically, like I showed you guys in my video, when you open it up, it does look like this, and it has a mirror. The mirror comes right out, and then you have two sides of beautiful color. This is what it looks like. So there are 8 shimmers in the palette and 24 mattes to equal 32 beautiful colors. So I don't really use that much color when I do my eyes. Like, I'm very basic, y'all.
I'm a basic bitch.
I'm really excited because I've been wanting to dabble in color for the longest time. So let's get into it. I want to do kind of like a sunset look. I don't know if that's how it's going to turn out, but that's what I want to do today. Honestly, the first like dip of your brush into a new palette is so satisfying. One thing I've been using a lot lately, and if you are a OG on YouTube, you will remember this. It's the Vera Mona, the Color Switch Duo. So, you know, you would use the black to just brush your brush on, and it takes off your product, and then in the middle you would put a little bit of water so you can make your shimmers pop. I've been using this a lot recently, just like reintroducing myself to it, and we're gonna do that today because we're doing a lot of color. Is take a nice little fluffy blender brush, and I want to go in with a yellow color. I think I'm gonna go in with my one broken color called Mixer, so that would be this color right here, this yellow color. So I'm gonna go in and use my Hourglass concealer as a base. I really don't like using concealer as a base because I have a lot of like lines on my eyes, so the concealer always tends to crease because it's just not a good place to use concealer. But I'm gonna use it because I don't really have any good eyeshadow bases. But I am going to be purchasing the P. Louise bases, so when I get those bases in the mail, or whenever I order them, because I haven't even ordered them yet, but when I order them, we'll redo another look with the Mmmmitchell palette and see if there's a big difference, because everyone's been talking about these bases and it's supposed to make everything, like all the colors, super vibrant. We're gonna go in with the a crease brush. This I'm using is the 224 Luxe Defined Crease Brush by one and only Zoeva. You guys know I love this brand, and I still don't know how to say it. Zoeva, something like that. So I'm taking the color Mixer, as you guys saw before, and I'm just gonna do some windshield wiper motions up in my crease. I'm not basing this off of a picture or anything, so I don't know how well it's going to come out. We're just kind of doing this together as we go along. Right off the bat, I don't know if this is because of my concealer or what, but it's not blending as much as I thought it was going to. I have a patch that's just kind of like sitting there, kind of dark. I hope you guys cannot see that. I mean, it's blending okay. Maybe it's just the color. Or maybe I just put it on too soon after the concealer. I don't know, guys. Okay, so now that I have that yellow color into my crease, which we may go back and build up on it again later. Okay, let's go in with this orange color. This is called Mental. If you haven't noticed, of course, like everything has an M. This one's Mental. Like mental. So again, another Zoeva brush. This is the 228 crease brush, and I'm gonna go in to Mental. If I didn't say this before, this does get a lot of kick up in the pan, which doesn't bother me. It just can get a little messy. Now, this is a really pretty, vibrant color. Like, that is gorgeous. I think we're losing a bit of our yellow though, or maybe it's just not showing up that well on my skin tone. But that's okay, because what I think I'm gonna do is just put the yellow on my lid to help with that look. This is probably my favorite crease brush. Like, it works so well. Y'all, stop looking at me like I look crazy right now. Okay. So now that we have this color, I actually want to go in, I'm going to clean off this brush and then go back in again with my 224 Luxe Define Crease, and I want to go in with a red. We're going to go in with this color. This is this one right here, the Mad. I swatched this in my beauty haul video. And this we're going to try to keep strictly like in the crease, only to bring it up like a very tiny bit, just like that. Like, we just want to bring it up a little bit. We don't want it to cover the orange that we just put on. So then I'm going to go back in with this 228 and some more of that orange color, just a little tiny bit, and just try to redefine that orange color and blend out that red a little more. We're gonna go back in with another color. This is Mini. I'm gonna take a little, like a pencil brush. This is like a Sonia Kashuk brush that I bought in a set like years ago, so it doesn't have a name, but this like needs to stay strictly in the crease. Like, we're not really gonna blend it out much. Do you see how that just deepens the crease even more? I feel like maybe it needs to even be a little darker, but we'll see. We'll just do it like this for now. I'm gonna go in with that red and just blend out the edges. I'm blending it out with the red so that it gets like a little bit of a gradient effect. Now to do the next eye. So now that we have this is why I do my eyes first, because I'm not really getting fallout, but I really want to cut the sides when do my concealer. So now I want to pack the lid, and I want to pack it on with that yellow color. Oh no, I want to pack it in with this Manchester color. Right here. That is a beautiful yellow. Me trying to sound like Mmmmitchell. I know. Crazy. So I kind of want to cut the crease, but as you guys know, I'm really bad at cutting crease, so maybe we'll try it. Okay, so I'm using my Hourglass concealer because this is like the driest concealer I have to try and cut this crease. I'm so sorry you guys have to watch this. I am so bad at cut crease. I've been watching videos. I'm trying to get better at it, but honestly guys, I just don't think I'm a cut crease person. Or maybe it's my eye shape. Maybe I just don't know how to cut the crease for my eye shape, but I am not good at this, y'all. And I'm using the 313 Wing Liner Brush by Zoeva. So I'm going to take Manchester. You want to take this with a flat shader brush. This is the 234 Luxe Smoky Shader by Zoeva. And you want to get some good color on that thing. Really pack it on. Oh my god. Y'all. Look at this color. Look at this color. Oh my god. It's coming up a little patchy. And again, I don't know if that's because of the concealer. I'm going to go back in with that plum purple color and just try to deepen up these areas that the concealer is kind of showing through. If you're still there and you're still watching, thank you so much. Not just for staying and watching this video, but thank you guys for all of the love in my past couple of videos and in my return to YouTube. Like, you guys have been awesome, especially on my beauty haul video. I don't know if it was just the fact that I tried a new background or what, but you guys seem to really like that video, and I just want to thank you guys. And it also tells me that you guys just really like hauls, so aka I have a good excuse to spend my money, right? That's what I'm taking from this. Now I want to put another deeper color on the outer corner. I'm going to take that same brush that I used for the berry color, and I'm going to go in with this color Motto, this deep purple color, and we're going to put this on the outer corner. Oh, that's pretty. So let's go back in with this red brush and really blend this deeper purple out. I tried wetting my brush a little bit to see if that would help the matte go on better. Shit, I think I just made it patchier. Ah! I just want this yellow to be more vibrant. That is what I want. Okay. This is looking a lot better. I don't know what I did. Maybe because I went in with a different brush. This brush is like, this is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. This is a really old brush. I don't even know if they make this brush anymore. Okay, now we're gonna blend out the edges again. I want a little bit more of that deep purple. I wish it was just a smidge deeper. But we want that little V or triangle, whatever you want to call it, in this outer corner. Could you guys imagine going to the store with this look? I'm taking a big fluffy brush and I just tapped Motto just like once, like that's what I did. And I'm gonna blend this yellow out with this Motto because we're getting harsh lines. And we don't like it to be harsh. Let's go back in with that orange color for like the 15,000th time and really try to orange it up here. So something is not okay up here, and I want to say that it is just the fact that, like, you see how like the red is just really close to our eyebrows. We want to diffuse that a bit more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the red color off of this 224 brush, and I'm going to go in with this tan color in Meh. This one right here. And I'm just going to try to diffuse the top of it right here to kind of like get rid of this harsh line that I created around my upper eyebrows. Probably should have did this first. I feel like this is not creating a very good color. I feel like maybe I just should have left it, but at this point I can't go back. I'm just gonna leave this eye the way it is. Maybe just like keep that as the good eye. Let's do the eyeliner because at this point I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna go in with my favorite eyeliner. This is the Vera Real Push Up Liner. That's what it looks like. Y'all, I love my new autofocus. Okay. That one turned out good. The hard part is making them match. I think I'm gonna leave it there. They're not matching, but you know, they're sisters, not twins. Just like eyebrows, I guess. That's what we're gonna go with right now. So I'm gonna go in with my eyelash primer and then we'll start concealing the face. I'm using the Urban Decay Subversion eyelash primer. This is what I always use. So I'm going in with the Milk Hydra Grip Primer. Guys, this is my first time using this, and off the bat, feels really good. Like, definitely feel like we about to stick down some stuff with this foundation. I mean, with this primer. Okay, that may have made my concealer on my forehead look really weird, but it'll blend out. It will blend out. So we're gonna go in with the Mcgrath Labs foundation. This is in the shade Medium Deep 22. I'm gonna go in with about 2 pumps with my stippling brush. This is the Zoeva 125 stippling brush. And then buff it out. Now, if you want a more fuller coverage, I wouldn't recommend doing this with a stippling brush. You would want to go in with more of like a buffer brush. Something where the bristles are more tightly packed, because this is just going to give you more of a sheer coverage. This type of brush. Let's go in with the Mcgrath Concealer. This is the M18 Concealer. If you guys haven't seen the video before this one, is my Mcgrath concealer and foundation review. So if you have not seen that, I would definitely suggest going to click over if you want to know my thoughts on this foundation and concealer. Right, I like to spray my beauty blenders with my setting sprays. And this is where we're going to sharpen out this line over here for this eyeliner. So now I'm gonna take my Real Techniques powder sponge, and I'm just gonna take a tiny bit and blend it out into my skin. Don't forget the side of the nose, because the side of a nose, not only does it get sweaty, like, it be getting oily. Y'all, my camera shut off, my memory card was full, I had to go and empty it and all this stuff, like, ugh. So I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I kind of blended out my eye a bit more because it was just really high up, like basically like right next to my brow. And honestly, when you have good blending, it's not supposed to look like that. So now it looks way more blended. So what I did was, I was trying to make this a video where I only used the Mmmmitchell palette, but honestly, to get the look that I'm really going for, the colors that I needed were just not in there. So I'm going to show you the colors that I used to achieve this more blended look right under the eyebrow. So I went in with this Huda Beauty palette using this orange one right here, this light orange one, and I put that on first to kind of diffuse all of that redness. And then after I did that, I went in with another Huda Beauty palette. This one is the one that I want to repurchase because I obviously use this one a lot. But this tan color right here, I don't know if you guys can see. This one right here, I used that right under my eyebrow and I blended that out to make it look, because that one kind of matches my skin tone, so I used that to blend it out so that it made it look like the color wasn't right on top of my eyebrow the way it was before. And I think this looks so much better now. It looks way more deeper in the crease and a lot more blended towards my eyebrows, so I'm happy with the way that that came out. I'm just gonna contour slash bronze, I don't know what you want to call this. I feel like this is really contour, but because the color is so deep. I'm using now from Makeupforever. This is the, I think it's called the S118 color. Let's put some blush on. I feel like since we have such a bright look, we need a bright blush, you know? This one, sorry about the look, it's this color right here. This is an Inglot blush. I don't know the name of this blush, I'm really sorry, and I'm not going to take it out of the pan because this Z palette is broken and it's really messy. But I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheek just a little bit because I don't want this color to overshine my eye look. This is such a pretty color. Powder under my eyes. Wiping it away with a Morphe brush. I think this is the E1 brush. I don't know, the numbers are kind of coming off. But I really like this brush for wiping away my setting powder. So I'm going to go in with my Nabla Skin Glazing powder. I want to look really like bronzy for this look because it's a sunset. I'm going to put this Nabla Skin Glazing powder on my forehead to again give me that glow. I like to put a little bit in the middle of my nose right here and just a little bit on top of my nose. I'm going to take one that I want to put in my inner corner, and it's the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder, and this is in the color Double Take. I know you guys probably haven't seen this highlighter in a minute because this is actually an old highlighter, but I really love it. So I'm going to use a little bit of a detailed eyeliner brush. I'm going to wet it, and then I'm going to dip it into the cap of my Artist Couture it's a loose highlighter, and this is what I'm going to put as my inner corner highlight. So I'm just going in with a Morphe M430 brush, and I'm just diffusing that inner corner highlight so that it doesn't look like just a little dot in my inner corner. I'm trying to think if I should make this my like eyebrow highlight as well. Why don't we? So we can just keep it cohesive for the eyes. We'll use this as an under eyebrow highlight as well. It's really gorgeous. Okay. Now for face highlight. Face highlight, I think I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Rivera Illuminator. It also has broken in its many years of existence. I'm going to go in with my fan brush. This is a Morphe fan brush. Not sure what the number is because it is old. And I'm just going to put this on top of the Nabla Skin Glazing powder, just right on top to add a little bit of dimension, just a tiny bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 226 smudger brush by Zoeva, and I'm going to go in with the Mental color, which is that orange color, and put it down here. And what I'm going to do is take the 228 crease brush by Zoeva. This is the one that we were using for the orange. I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. I honestly don't need a ton of color. I'm going to go in with that berry color. I'm going to take the same smudger brush that I used to apply that orange, and I'm going to take the mini, that is the berry color that we use, and I'm going to put that, try to strictly keep it in the lash line. Just right here. I think I want to make my lash line a little bigger, so, or just like make my eyes look like bigger. So I'm going to go in with my NYX light eyeliner shade. I I really don't like using black in my waterline unless like it's a smoky night look or something. I'm gonna go in with my Milk mascara. This will be, you know how I like to do my layers, so this will be my first layer of mascara. So now I'm just doing a layer of the Stila XXX Magnum mascara. So for lips, what should we do for lips, guys? I mean, I guess it kind of has to be nude. Let's just do the NYX Soft Cream in Stockholm. This is like my, it's like your lips are better color. Well, this is like my lips are better. Like, I love this shade. Okay, so this is what we are working with. Okay. I don't know, should we put a gloss on this? I'm like tempted to put a gloss on this, but then I'm kind of not. So why don't we just keep these matte? I'm gonna do my hair and get some clothes on and look like, you know, maybe presentable, and then I'll come back. Okay guys, so this is the finished look that we are working with, you see. Okay, I touched up my brows a little bit off camera and brought up my blush a little bit more because I felt like it was a little low, but other than that, you saw the whole process. I'm loving this lip. I think it's perfect nude. I'm glad we kept it matte, even though I'm getting this like lip ring with it, whatever. But I don't know, I feel super glowy. I know y'all see this glow going on here. I just love this look. Like, this look came out so much better than I expected it would, because like I told you guys, I don't really work with color. So I don't know, I'm just kind of flabbergasted that this actually came out good. Maybe we'll try to do like cool tones next time, like blues and purples again, because I've never done a good blue look ever. I actually hate using blue. I just feel like it looks like my prom. I had this like horrible blue look during prom. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I hope you guys like this look. I hope you guys were able to follow all the steps. If you guys were able to recreate this look, please tag me, send it to me via Instagram. I will leave my Instagram tag, or I'll leave my Instagram handle somewhere on the screen. Please send them to me. I would really love to see them if you were trying to achieve a look like this. Thank you guys again so much for watching and sticking with me through this whole thing. Again, I'm Jessica, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!